All right, man. I know you guys been waiting this morning. I had stomach was hurting this morning. Well, shit, this morning, shit, I had diarrhea, so might be too much info. But my shit was on bang this morning, so I've been up all morning trying to get right. Finally, knock on wood. Hopefully, I did get right, and I can give you the get out attention that I need in the stream, and then like periodically through the day, I would just like edit the video and just release it from a long stream. But I'm gonna give y'all more details in the video later on. So I'm gonna do a video about Akuda. I talk about people want to talk about what happened yesterday with Akuda. I guess that was a DB coach. I forget his name. We talk about that, and we get to everything you want to talk about. If I miss something, just ask in the chat, and I'll get to all the chats this morning. So as of yesterday, we all know what we're down like young jock at Ford Field. We lost, all right, and I think we all expected to lose. I think when you look at and we pull up the stats and stuff. When you look at like the turning point in the game was the second quarter. That's what you look at. They gave up 24 points in the second quarter, and it was a turning point as far as there was a turning point as well as far as when they got the ball. And people said, well, Sewell did great last night. He didn't do great. Anybody that know football that watched him on the line, he didn't do great. He did adequate. He was really well to come in, late in the week and switch to left tackle. He did really well, but somehow he did great. Man, Bosa whooped his ass. And that's why they started sliding the line and down blocking. That's why they started doing that. He did great. No, he didn't. That Jamal Williams play, I wish I could show it. That Jamal Williams play where, on fourth down and he slipped, that's because Bosa whipped his ass. And it's okay, Nick Bosa, even though coming off of ACL, he's one of the best pass rushers, especially in college history, one of the best, in Ohio State history, one of the best in the National Football League. And of course you're going to get whooped. But people with this fantasy island talking about like they know what they're talking about. No, you don't. Because you wasn't looking. And at first, I didn't see when Bosa blew him up on the line. And then late in the game, when they started coming back and people he's doing, of course, the defense and prevent. They flowing towards the back end. So they started playing prevent, but had Bosa and them. He had some good plays too. But then again, you can tell Bosa whooped his butt. That's why the pocket was. Matt Nelson was getting whooped too. That's what people pretty much focus on. But if you notice, the pocket was collapsing. Jared Goff couldn't step into his throw yesterday. That's one of the bigger things. But people want talking like, oh, Sewell did. No, the fuck he didn't do great. Put it to you this way: you put Taylor Decker out there on the left tackle. And then rightfully so. Taylor Decker probably one of the best 5 or 6, 7, maybe top 10 pass blockers in the National Football League. It would have been a noticeable difference. Jared Goff would have been able to step into his throw because Sewell, he wouldn't have seen as much Nick Bosa unless they would have flipped him on the front side. By Nelson and Sewell not being able to, and at the end of the day, I'm not saying that he's not a good player. It's not growing pains. It's hard Thursday, Friday, Saturday. In 3 days to switch to left tackle, you've been playing right. That's a fact. So I'm not saying he did great to play, short notice, but to say y'all he did great, no, you would have been a physical, noticeable version with Taylor Decker. With everybody, he would have had Jared Goff would have had a clean pocket yesterday. That play you seen where Joey Bosa, even though Decker ain't the best player, run blocker, that play you would have seen Bosa whip, Sewell where he blew up the backfield and he stopped Williams on the fourth down. You wouldn't have got that with Taylor Decker. You wouldn't have. Jared Goff would have been able to step into his throws last night. But, y'all don't live in fantasy land. Y'all don't wait for Pro Football Focus to tell y'all that he didn't play well, he played adequate or average or great. Go ahead. I'm not tripping on it. He had some good plays. I don't know, I had to look at the scout film, but I'm pretty sure they chipped. I'm pretty sure they kept a tight end. I'm pretty sure they slid to his side. I'm pretty sure they accommodated him. But for people to come out here like he was fucking Tyron Smith or Jason Peters in his prime or Trent Williams in his prime, that wasn't the case and it wasn't going to be the case. It wasn't going to be the case. Nick Bosa is a fucking animal. We all know that. But as he gets more reps at the position, what you're going to see is him get better, and it's going to be hard to flip him to the right side once he get better at the position. Once you start to see him kind of get there, it's going to be. If he starts to improve and rapid improvement, you can't move that kid back to the right side. People say, well, you know how people don't know football. Well, move Decker to the right side. Move Decker to guard. Decker is a left tackle. He's a pass technician. When you going right-handed quarterback, you going left to right. You know, you want a pass blocker on the left side. So what it's gonna boil down to is Decker getting moved. Now he can't play right. He can't. He not an anchor enough. You know, the right side is the side you want to anchor and run to. They try to tell you that they're interchangeable. They're not. They're not. You know, you got to be able to. You're gonna have to keep a tight end on him in the run blocking situations. Pull somebody coming around to help Decker be a better efficient, and it's just too much to accommodate. You paying him all that money. He is a pass technician. He's a master of pass blocking. Even though he's not super athletic, he mastered having short arms and protecting the backside. That's what he is. You know, I'm pretty sure there'll be some people calling. I mean, you look at Seattle. You know, DeJuan Brown getting up there in age. They might call for him to play the left. You know, you never know. Somebody might go down. When you're looking at Seattle, you looking at the Rams. Stafford looked fantastic last night. Y'all want to go there? We'll go there. I'll do a video. You know, you might look at the Raiders. Somebody that maybe Trevor Lawrence. But Decker, like I said before, if Sewell started the game, huge leaps and bounds playing left tackle. It's no easy when we go against the Smith brothers next week. You got to keep him there. You can't put him back to right tackle. At that point, when he get comfortable, he's starting to set in. You could move him, and then he got to go back to the right and use the anchor in the line. You know. But his athleticism, you know, if he had longer arms, he would be a left tackle. I'm not sure Decker will be on this team if he had longer arms, but his athleticism is bar none. I would like to see them do more of those bubble screens they should do with Nate Burleson and Golden Tate, those jailbreak. The way he moved, you know, that's why I said I thought about putting him at guard, because imagine him pulling around with that. If you don't know how athletic he is, just go watch some of his Oregon film. This dude is quick. This dude is fast. You know, the way he coming around that mountain, the way he coming around that edge on the pool, it's wrap. So you want to get him out there on screens, on you know, yesterday's screen game, you know, it was hit or miss, but you want to get him pulling. You want to get him out. You know, that's the guy you want to throw screens behind. You know, that's the guy you want to get out in front, because he is faster than most defensive linemen. I'll tell you that right now. Maybe not the Khalil Max, but he is a athlete, and the longer chance he get at left tackle, he's gonna get better. Because if you look at their schedule, hold on, they got, you know, you can't do nothing but get better. Once he started to get better, they're gonna start leaving him out there by himself. You play Green Bay next week. He gonna get better playing Green Bay, like it or not. If you give up 20 sacks, it's gonna be a better experience for him. You know, but Green Bay didn't look that good yesterday. And the Saints got one of the best defenses in football. I think we all underestimated that defense. Their defense is phenomenal. Marshawn Lattimore, you know, Manamir, whatever his name is. I was joking with one Pride Nation. I said we got the wrong Ohio State quarterback. When he's on, he shut down Devontae Adams. Second time he shut him down. His rookie year, he shut him down. That's his best year. Marshawn Lattimore, you know, when he right, you know, people say consistent, but when you put somebody like Adams on there, he shutting shit down. When he on, he probably better than Jalen Ramsey. People don't want to hear that. But then you go to Green Bay, then you come back home versus Baltimore. So think about this. You're going Smith brothers. You going, who they got over there in Baltimore? I don't know who their edges is these days. Hold on. I don't know. Let's see who their edges is in Baltimore. And they ain't got Terrell Suggs. And who else they used to have over there, man? Who they got? Matt Judah? No, they got Tyrus Bowser and Justin Houston. Justin Houston, man, seems like he's 45 years old. He's 32, but he's seasoned. But that might be a fucking vacation for him going against them guys. And then you talk about Chicago, Khalil Mack. You know, they move him all over the place. So he was probably gonna meet Khalil Mack regardless, Decker or not. But you know, you look at it, and you know, it's a tough schedule. As expected. I mean, you had the fifth toughest schedule. Then you go to Minnesota, which they didn't look good yesterday. So Chicago, Vikings is right. Most people think you get your first win there. The Bengals look really good yesterday versus the Vikings. Jamar Chase did catch a couple balls. He caught a deep touchdown. He seen the ball without the stripe. Then you play Matthew Stafford. That's at LA. You probably lost. Philadelphia looked really good yesterday with Jalen Hurts. They got a lot of speed, a lot of athleticism. Devontae Smith, Gainwell. I mean, keep going on. Jalen Hurts. Then you go to Pittsburgh. Then you go to Cleveland. Cleveland looked really sharp yesterday with Baker Mayfield. Then you see Chicago again. Denver looked really good versus New York Giants yesterday. Then you see Kyler Murray, who set the world on fire. And then, Atlanta, the way they look yesterday, like Matt Ryan done, that should be a win. So, yeah, I mean, this schedule is brutal. It's very brutal. Golf was all right. At the end of the day, you look at Golf, he could not step into his throws. And the ball, the way the ball came out of his hand and fluttered, it showed. He could not step into his throws. So people sitting here were saying Sewell was great, and no, the fuck he wasn't. That man couldn't step into his throws. Even though he got sacked 3 times, he couldn't step into them throws. Who got the sack for the Lions? I forget. It says Tracy Walker. So they must have called a blitz. But when you look, they playing the game. I'm sorry, man. I swear ESPN be on some bullshit. There we go. I don't even know why they be putting that shit up there. But make sure I download this episode because they might get me for that. But that ain't my fault. ESPN put that shit up there. I don't get why they do that. But when you look at it, he's 30 for 57. My thing is, my biggest issue with the Lions yesterday, I know they played from behind, was this number, 57 pass attempts. The way they ran the ball yesterday, the shining moment, other than people glorifying the moral victory, the shining moment, onside kick and all that shit, the shining moment was the running game. That was the shining moment. Jamal Williams was the best player for us yesterday. DeAndre Swift was the next best player yesterday. The way Swift caught the ball, exploded out the backfield, and think about it, he ain't even 100% healthy. And I know they passed it to him in the passing game, but hold on, let me blow this up for y'all. I'm tripping. Hold on. I'm tripping. But you sit here, 57 pass attempts, you only run the ball 20 times with your running backs. 24 times before them came from Raymond on the swing on the end around and 3 on Jared Goff. You can't do that. That can't happen. Had they continued to give them the ball, that would have helped Matt Nilsson and the offensive line of Sewell with the pass rush. That can't happen. See, let me see what the I ain't gonna show us what happened at the half, but that can't happen. And I don't care. You say they got 16 touches between them in the passing game. The way they run the ball yesterday, that's the one thing I was impressed with. I would say my most impressed thing I was of how well Nelson and Sewell played on short notice. You can say what you want to say. I did say, oh yeah, my bad, Maurice, man. My phone. I appreciate it, man. My bad. I'm checking. My bad. Just let me know in the comments. I'm gonna set my stream element and stuff so I can dig. Yeah, I appreciate it, Maurice German. Appreciate that love and super chat. I mean, cash app. Yeah, I got it, bro. I'm gonna get to the comment section. But I do appreciate it. But yeah, Maurice, we talk about that kid. The one thing I was impressed with, other than the short notice of the tackles, you can say they didn't play well, but Thursday, Friday, you find out you starting at right tackle for Nelson, which personally, I don't know why they didn't do this. Big V should have been the right tackle. Nelson should have slid inside. And Sewell should have said left. Matter of fact, you could have did high tie at left too, but if you was worried about Sewell taking Taylor Decker's spot, because Decker is not any good anywhere else across that line, I'll tell you that right now. But the one thing I was impressed with before I get to Swift and Williams was the play calling of the running game. The Lions running the ball. They do a little. They did the annual end around at Cleve Raymond. I think he picked up damn their first down or more. But the way they was running the ball, did y'all see that with the B team tackle in? They was doing some. They did a couple off time, man. But for the most part, Jamal Williams was getting downhill. They was pulling people. They was getting down on block. That's what I was talking. That's what Matt Patricia needed to do. They was getting downhill and they was getting yards. That's power football. All that cute shotgun with Stafford shit and the little sweeps and all that and the little end around and misdirection. They was playing hard-nosed football. Y'all might not think of a draw as a physical run play, but a draw is a physical run play. It's an illusion, but they was doing draws, they was doing powers, they was doing slams, they was doing whams, they was getting down in the run game. They looked like Michigan on Saturday. They was getting down. That's what I'm talking. All that cute shit they was doing with Stafford tossed and shotgun sweeps and shotgun powers and the little short. No, Dan Campbell said, you know what? And Anthony Lynn, we gonna get downhill and we gonna smack you in the mouth. And that's what New Orleans do. Y'all might not think Alvin Kamara like that. They got this other kid, Tony, who played good yesterday, but that's what Detroit did. That was the number one thing that impressed me yesterday. Not the fans, not how clean Ford Field looked, not Deebo Samuel's catch. When I started seeing they consistently was getting downhill when they ran the ball, and Jamal Williams was getting downhill, he making one cut or hitting the hole and being physical, that's what we need. Jamal Williams is a perfect fit. He should have had 100 yards. 9 carries. He should have took them 8 touches. He should have just gave it to him. And that's what I'm talking about now. Ragnow and when Jonah Jackson and High Tide. Now you see the difference of High Tide. Now they moving mountains. And that's a good defensive line and good linebacker core yesterday. Now you getting downhill, and now you allowing your interior linemen to play physical. And even Matt Nielsen did some good jobs. Sewell did a great job sealing. That's what Sewell excelled as the run blocking. You know, imagine when Decker get back, you able to slide Sewell to the right. If that happened, they getting downhill going dumb. Go watch that game. Go watch some of the highlights, some of the run game. That's what you want to see. The Lions never did that, and Jamal Williams give them a running back. And for somebody that's 6 foot, he get his pad level really, really low. He get him a running back that excels, and he's the most complete back they had in a while. He was look at this shit again. Look at this shit again. He's physical. He's physical. He quick. He can get out the backfield. So really, you ain't got to take Jamal Williams out the game. You don't got to take this brother out the game if you don't have to. He get his pad for 6 foot, 224. He moves very well. Remember that burst I said I didn't see from him in training camp? Well, I've seen it yesterday. Golf was all, but Golf can step into his throws. The O-line did okay at run block. No, they did. They excelled at run block, and that was the best running. That's the best running I've seen since Javi Best went dumb on the Chicago Bears. Was that Monday night? That was Monday night. I think I worked that game. I used to work down there. That run blocking was phenomenal. And that's Anthony Lynn being physical at the point of attack. Remember clients do that cute shit, that misdirection and off tackle. They got downhill. The run blocking was exceptional. It was exceptional. The way New Orleans Saints ran the ball on on Packers yesterday. All Detroit should be thinking about is ramming that shit down the Green Bay throat, getting Jason Cabadon and running down their throat. You know, I would like to see them put like Swift in the slot, or him and Williams split in the backfield, or Williams playing the up back. I would love to see that. But Williams, the offensive line run blocking in Anthony Lynn run blocking scheme, and Williams, they impressed me yesterday. If Williams would have got more opportunities, I think if Jared Goff didn't throw that pick, if he got more opportunities, we would be talking about him having 100 yards. This dude is a full-time 1,000-yard rusher. I can tell you that right now if he stay healthy. All that shit he talked about the run game, he's exactly right. How he said they was gonna be good and they're physical run game. And then also, you remember yesterday you didn't have Levi Anazorki yesterday neither. You know, you didn't have him neither. So the run defense is gonna get better, and you're gonna get a better pass rush when Anazorki come back. So you're gonna get that pass rush when he come back, but we'll get there. But the run game was phenomenal. The scheme was phenomenal. It's something that I ain't seen from Detroit since James Stewart. I ain't seen nobody run with that physicality, with that quickness, and catch the ball at the back. I ain't seen it. The scheme is what I'm saying. The Lions are probably gonna win some games. When they realize that We should run the ball 57 times instead of throw it. I know they was playing from behind yesterday. That's gonna be the key. Chase might be legit. Chase who? Jamar Chase? Yeah, he might. Okuda got to go back this shit for free. I mean, we get to Okuda. Yeah, hold on to that. FBG. Did you get? Yeah, I got it here. My bad. I got it. I got my sound off, so I don't get no copyright. But the Ravens blitz everyone now more than ever. MP hurt, tough task, offensive line, especially the center. Yeah, I mean they don't have no edge rusher that I know. Remember, they used to have like Terrell Suggs, and they got a blitz. That's why they can't beat they play Kansas. That's why they can't beat Kansas City, because they like to play man to man. You can't blitz Patrick Mahomes, not all night, especially playing man to man. You can't pay Tyreek man to man. You ain't gonna bracket Tyreek neither, because all they're gonna do is clear out the side, and they're gonna go to Travis Kelce, and you can't. If you bracket, you put 2 on Kelce, 2 on Hill, nigga. Clyde Edwards out here out the backfield. McCall Hardman running down the backfield. So yeah, the way you got to play Pittsburgh is how Kansas City is how Cleveland did yesterday. They made a mistake. They went single high, and that's what turned the game around for Kansas City. If you didn't see that game last night. So what happened was I think they ran Tyreek on a deep crossing route, right? Mahomes rolled back. He get Johnson, the defender. They get a safety on Hill. They get his momentum going. Where he threw a back fucking shoulder, whatever that shit was. And Kansas City dangerous, bro. Yeah, never lost an ass. He with Baltimore. I mean, he with Oakland. I mean, Las Vegas. Yeah, I agree. Our running game was trying to start a fire. They started the fire, man. They were just like, let's just throw that motherfucker. Let's just man. Only real bad play was when Sewell got blew back into Williams, but it happens. And matchup teams are going to try to match the best pass rusher, but at the end of the day, when you put somebody on the front side, with a right-handed quarterback, I can see that coming. You see what I'm saying? So when you put somebody on the front side, I can see it coming. On my backside, I can't see that coming. That's why the blindside defender is so precious. Excuse me, real quick. That's why, because I can't see nothing. Don't let nobody fool you. It's a distinct difference between left and right. I can't, unless I got that feel. If I'm a regular quarterback, I ain't Brady and Manning, and I ain't got that internal clock. I can't see my backside. If I can't see something, then you gotta have the best on the backside. That's true. Decker can only be a left. 54, 9, and 1. What's some numbers? He just ain't aggressive enough. The stadium was empty. They needed a half price on tickets. The stadium wasn't empty. Oh, my bad. Them numbers at the bottom. That stadium wasn't empty. That bitch was rocking. What you talking about? The run game was solid. We need to take more shots. I mean, you don't even need to take more shots downfield, bro. You just need to keep running the damn ball. If they would have consistently run the ball, if safeties would have dropped in the box, you would have been able to get one-on-one on the outside. And again, once you run the ball, you suck the pass rush in, and then you get those shots. Then Jared Goff, you slow the pass rush down. Then Jared Goff can step in. And step into his throws. Jared Goff can step into his throws yesterday. Simple as that. Joey said, "Yeah, could have capitalized early in the early fourth down and made the field goal. We could have said. I mean, I think that he would have missed the field goal. So I think that's why that ain't nothing to talk about. He would have missed that field goal. I think you go for it, and I think either way, you still need touchdown because you go for it, you down. If you go for it, you get that field goal, right? You down 5 still. So either way, you need a touchdown. I agree. The O-line is way better this year. It's going to be nasty when I get our starters back. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I think the scheme is going to help Highside, Ragnow, and Jackson out and Sewell out the most. Because once you get those big fellas going off downhill, you oppose your will. I mean, look at Cleveland yesterday. Cleveland was able to get the fellas going downhill and play action and kept them off balance. That's what Detroit gonna have to do. They gotta let them dudes eat. Even if it's starting threes, so take a chance and run it. But people talking about down the field throws. We knew that was a problem in camp. We knew that was a problem. I think when Trinity Benson get on record with Jared Goff, it might be 3 or 4 or 5 more weeks. Who knows? It might be week 16. I think him and Tyrell Williams I think Williams get healthier. They're gonna be on deep receivers. And also, I like the way how they got Hockenson the ball early on. Hockenson looked really, really athletic, bro. Hockenson looked like Hockenson looked really, really good. He had 10 targets yesterday. Swift when he had more. And he did a good job on the touchdown boxing out and coming back in. So, but like I said before, they hit the thumbs up button too. They look I was impressed. I was impressed with the scheme by Anthony Lynn. I was impressed with the run block, and I really was. Shout out to Detroit, man. Shout out to Anthony Lynn. But defensively, hold on. We ain't talked about y'all boy Jared Goff. So yeah, I think with Jared Goff, he wasn't able to step into his throws. So with a remake offensive line, makeshift offensive line on short notice, he wasn't able to step into his throws. But his arm is definitely not on Stafford level. As far as the electricity, the fling, he don't really got the biggest arm. He got a good enough arm, but he threw a better ball than Stafford. A better ball consistently. It drops in the box with a feathery touch. He made some good late throw balls down the field, but we heard about Cam. He like to dink and Dak. Like to throw the short passes, so they got to find a way to get him down the field. But if they can get short, if they can supplement short yak plays for, if they can supplement the short yak plays for the big plays, that'll work. But we knew they had issues going down the field. Our receivers, we all knew that coming in. I think Trinity Benson is going to be the guy once he get down with the playbook and form a rapport. So yeah, we knew that coming in. We seen the obvious. We knew that coming in. Ben is going to be on Benson and Williams. You right with Khalil Mack, Von Miller, Cam Jordan play outside the right tackle mostly. That's a detriment to them. Because now I see you coming. The right side is more for run stopping. So I see you coming. So I can get the ball off quicker. So the backside is where you need to play at. That's where LT made it famous, the backside. That's why Khalil Mack ain't getting no fucking sacks. That kind of run. Hockenson had the best tight end play of all this week. Yeah, that nigga from my bad. That boy from New Orleans. That boy had like 2 or 3 touchdown passes. You know what I'm talking about? What's his name? Juwan Johnson. Man, that was the best quarterback. He was the best tight end play this week. Who he's supposed to throw to? You got Trinity Benson. You got Tyrell Williams. Saint Amara, right? You gotta wait till Trinity Benson. When Trinity Benson, get acclimated because he just got here, I think he's gonna be your number 1 target. Okuda ruptured his Achilles, did he? Good. No, my bad. Sorry, dog. I just don't like him. I told y'all don't draft Okuda. Y'all don't want to listen to me, bro. But we'll get there. But Jared Goff, it's hard for me to assess him. But that pick 6 was a product of pressure and bad decision making. So once they create he a bust. Yeah, we'll get to Jeff Okuda in a minute. So he couldn't step into his throws yesterday. So they got to find a way. I think with a full week plus a day plus Sunday. So because they got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all 7 days off instead of playing on Sunday. I think you will see a better blocking scheme. They'll be more prepared. They might get somebody off the waiver wire. They might end up throwing. I think the better thing to do is throw Nelson in the inside, but that is what it is. Yeah, Hawkins is super nice. Out for the year, most likely. Yeah, he done. He done here. He gonna be on the streets. Okuda and Killian, boy, sorry to the mofo. Them they bums. I don't know who the bum is. Okuda, or I say Okuda. He been here longer. But Killian sucked too. I'm telling y'all. And so I think the short throws were designed to keep front seven. Could be. Could be. Yeah, I seen it. Jeff Okuda, he done. You need to go to the D League. You know, Elon need to go to the Z League. You need to go back to Ohio State. Bro, he not better than Stafford, but he can have success if he. No, I say he'd be better than Stafford because Stafford just want to throw the ball. He not better than Stafford attributes. I think the offense would be a lot more ball control with him. But that touchdown he missed, who was that, Raymond early on, who was open, he missed him. He was erratic yesterday. I mean, you could blame him on the pressure, but he had Raymond like on a wheel or going down the sideline. And Raymond, I think it was a rod, my bad. Was it Saint Amara Ra? He missed that. He missed it right in the hole. He was open right in the hole. He missed it, right in the end zone. Somebody was like on the sideline. He was wide open. It was a touchdown. Touchdown field goal, they win. Easier said than done. But he missed the wide open dude right in the hole. Like that was in between like a cover 3 or something. Not a cover 3, it was like a cover 2, whatever it was. He missed him. So Jared Goff missed some throws yesterday, especially early on. He don't throw the pick 6, they punt. Take 3 off of the 49ers doing. They got 38 points. I mean, maybe they don't score at all. 35 points. It's more of a competitive game. Oh, yeah, Okuda trash. I told you I was all saying, oh, you should draft Okuda. And I was like, who did Okuda ever shut down in Ohio State? Told y'all Herbert or Tua, and Tua won yesterday. I was nervous to end the Niners. Yeah, I mean, the Lions just the defense and the pick 6 was terrible. I was hoping he would bounce back this year. He trash. There's no way around it now. Y'all see what Deebo Samuels did to him? That motherfucker looked like Rod Woodson when Barry made him a safety. Okuda could play. I just thought you guys drafted him too high for he could get to corner. He ain't good enough. Nah, he sucked. He trash. Okuda goes down as the number 1 of the work. Nah, you got Charles Rogers. Everything he first empowered him. Everything he was dealing with off the field. Who else you got? You got some bad first round picks, bro. Hold on. Lincoln Tomlinson, he was trash. But you might go down as the worst one. You might be right, but I think Charles Rogers' story was so sad, bro. I think that was sad, but yeah, you talking about the defense. Well, we talked about Goff. I think if Goff had had better protection, I think he wouldn't have threw a pick. I think the game would have been more competitive early on, but the defense. Let's talk about the defense. Hold on real quick. Let's talk about the defense. They only had 1 sack. Trey Flowers was trash he forced a fumble. He was old and slow, and he like I said, they should have transitioned him. They should have said, you know what? What's Trey Flowers? About 260, 65. They said they should have just told him put on like 20, 25 more pounds. They should have said put on 20, 25 more pounds, and we'll see you. And right now he had 4 tackles, but yesterday he was just so slow. He couldn't set the edge, and it's new to him. No doubt it's new to him. But he's just not athletic enough. He's not athletic enough to be on the edge. And then in defensive line yesterday, McNeil, he's a nose tackle. You can't expect him to get a sack. They have no pass rushers on the line. They 2 best pass rushers. Well, Penency. I don't know if he even played yesterday. I don't even see his name on here. Penency is playing nose tackle, so you can't really in the 3-4 expect him and Aleem to be sack masters. Brockers and Nick Williams, they run blockers. So I'm not sure what Kevin Strong is, but without Deshaun Hand and without Levi Anazorki and without playing Penency on the ends, they have no pass rushing. What was Romeo Cora last night? Jesus, I didn't hear his name said once. 1 tackle. So Romeo Cora, they're going to slide to him because Trey Flowers is not a threat. Brockers to get a sack is not a threat. Most nights. Nick Williams getting a sack is really not a threat. I'm not worried about Penency and Aleem playing nose tackle, getting a sack. They get a sack at nose tackle. We need to have a conversation. I'm not concerned about that. about them. And the two dudes that could actually generate some pass rush on the interior, they play nose tackle, Panensi, Aleem. So without Anazorki, without Deshaun Hand, without Panensi playing on the ends, you know, they're gonna continue to slide and chip a core and slide protection to his side. That's just gonna be the facts. A core gonna continue to get attention. If Trey Flowers can step up, a core is gonna do a lot better. If Anazorki come back and they move Deshaun Hand around, he can come back. Panensi can come back. A core probably gonna have double-digit sacks. But if none of that shit happen, or most of it don't happen, a core gonna have another down season. At this point, you gotta ask yourself, you know, should we make Julian active and make him and Romeo the bookends and make Flowers put his hand in the dirt, or put Flowers as a situational? He's unathletic, he's slow, he looked lost, and you talking about he ain't that good to begin with. So of course they kept running to his side, and he kept getting smacked. Come on, I'm gonna run sweeps, toss, I'm gonna run off tackle, in tackle. He not gonna do shit. You got this punk standing up, he ain't no good. And that's where they had a lot of their success at, was running right at Okura, running right through Trey Flowers. Running right. Your safety shouldn't be leading your team in tackles. Both of them. You know, and right now, man, it like the same defense. Had the defense made the improvements up front at the running game, and this is what you're talking about, no linebackers. And on top of that, the secondary was atrocious. It was atrocious. I really didn't hear Amani Ararie name called too much. But you know what? They was targeting Jeff Okudah. Yeah, they was targeting Jeff Okudah. Honestly, I didn't really hear AJ Parker name. I mean, you know, they was in a lot of heavy sets yesterday. I just kept seeing Okudah getting fucking smashed. I just kept seeing Okudah getting smashed. So why would I go to Ararie, you know, with Brandon Ayuk on that side? Shit, fuck Ayuk. I'm gonna keep going to the Okudah well. And he trash. Anybody say any different? You know, we gotta wait and see. Yeah, he definitely was a wasted pick. I told y'all to take Herbert. Herbert make it worse. And Tua's starting to come on now too. His second year removed from that hip injury. Told y'all to take Herbert. I mean, that just don't make no sense. I understand that Bob Quinn and Patricia was trying to say their job, but a cornerback not gonna come in and have no impact. Justin Herbert would have better impact than we had Herbert, man. We'd be rolling. Y'all see Herbert yesterday? That man is elite. Him and Joe Burrows is elite. They are elite passers. Maybe not elite quarterback. Even Zach Wilson had some good throws yesterday. And Carolina got a good defense. And the Jets held Carolina to like only 18, 19 points. And Zach Wilson, when he got an opportunity, because, you know, he left tackle Makari Bekta, whatever his name, he got injured. I don't think he'd be back. When Zach Wilson got a chance to step in that throw, Zach Wilson looked elite. What are you guys asking mostly? Probably, I think man yesterday. I think it was mostly man, just by eyeballing. You think Okudah was better? I say no, he's trash. Safety don't matter. He's trash. Y'all said that about Tease Tabor, fly on the wall. He just can't play. Then to be able to play safety, you still got to go in and guard the nickel sometimes. You talking about being in deep half? He trash. You see yesterday when he got fried yesterday, most of the time it was in zone coverage. And when Debo Samuels go up and high point the ball and teabag him, that's what's gonna happen as a safety. When Mahomes throw the ball deep, it's about tracking the ball, high pointing the ball, picking it or breaking it up. Okudah not good at that. He not good at that. He not good at high pointing the ball, getting his hips out there. And no, that's what Debo Samuels did to him yesterday. That's what playing safety is. If you mostly in zone. If you mostly in zone, that's what it is. It's recognition. Look at this. Hold on. We done with that. It's recognition. And people are not gonna want to hear this, but it's turning your head It's turning. Look at him. When that ball in there, that's what being a safety is about. It's safety. Last line of defense. Safety. That's what, when the ball's in the air and you in the middle of the field, this is what you got to do. Look at that. You hips can't be like, you can't be parallel like that. That's when you talking about being a safety. That play yesterday proved that answer your question right there. No. He's not going to be in the box safety where he's going to, make tackles. No. He's not going to be a deep half safety right now or a cover 2 safety right now because he can't get his head around. He don't have no ball skills. He can't be a quadre Diggs, a hybrid nickel safety because he can't cover outside. He can't cover inside. Bob Quinn had the worst pick, had the worst taste in cornerbacks. Athletic bums. He's a bum. No two ways around it. It's over with. Cut ties with him now. Ain't no point in switching his position, making him a nickel, making him a free, making him a safety. No. He ain't good enough to be in the National Football League. And maybe that's the curse of the Lions. Maybe. But this play right here signifies he can't be a safety. I'm the last line of defense. When the ball go up in the air, I have to get around and make a play on the ball. No ball skills. Safeties are just corners without feet. But you got to have ball skills or you got to be a hell of a box safety. He ain't. That's so terrible for a Cuda he needed this year. No, he was trash. We seen enough yesterday. Good riddance of him. Hope he don't come back. Fuck him. Waste the drive. I told y'all, take the quarterback. The quarterback came off a broken back that year. Take the quarter. The Lions just don't make the simple play. The Lions just don't say, I got to lay up. I'm going to just do a layup. They want to do a 360 dunk in between the legs. They want to make shit different. It's simple. You take the quarterback. Brown Holmes tried to build the defensive line this year. The trenches. Eric Decker already out. Levi Andersworth, you're already out. Feast the fucking purpose, don't it? So we all got to play out of position. I can do this. Give me a capologist and this shit is easy to me. It's easy to me, dude. It's too easy to build a football team. It's not hard. Once you take personal feelings out for it, this dude should have never been the pick. It was common sense. Y'all can't complain, most of y'all. Because I pull up receipts. Oh, Jeff Okudah, take Okudah. It's not mad. And I told y'all, a cornerback at number 3, trash. And look at Justin Herbert. That boy said, picture me roll. And he said, well, Stafford last night. Stafford's in a better position, right? Don't forget Stafford, the one that lost us the game versus Chicago last year, the first one. But he's in a better position now. Great for him. But beating the Bears and any dog that quarterback, okay. Let me see when he go against the Seahawks, the 49ers, on the Cardinals. Let's see when he go. Let's see. The knock has never been Stafford winning games he's supposed to win. The knock has been him winning big time games. That wasn't a big time game yesterday. He already had 4.5 guys with Achilles tears. He's going to be even slower. Yup. He said, I call slow. Cool. I don't even think it's that he's slow. I think he ran a 4.4, bro. Yeah, he ran a 4.4, I think it was. I could be wrong. Yeah, I think he ran a 4.4. Let's see what he ran. I think he ran a 4.4, bro. Yeah, 4.48. Almost 4.5, but yeah. So so funny. Look at this real quick. Somebody hit this shit on the money. Somebody hit this shit on the money, bro. I don't know who wrote this, but somebody hit this on the money. Here y'all go right here. Don't jump, move. You see them headlights? He said, not that a 4.48 40 dash is a slow by any means. Excuse me, shit. But it also isn't elite speed, considering he was the first defensive back selected in the top 3 of the draft since '97. Should his speed be worse than from the Lions? Somebody hit that bitch right on the head. Somebody was right on the head with that. Logan Lamadurian. Sorry, I mispronounced it. Logan, he got that shit on point. This guy right here, clap it up for this guy right here. Clap it up. He is fucking elite. He's an elite rider because he got that right. But back to y'all boy getting teabagged. Hold on. I'll get to these questions, but I tell y'all, boy, getting teabagged. The defense was terrible yesterday. No difference. I bet Matt Patricia was still like he was still calling the plays. People say he just need players, but the scheme should be a lot better at this point. They missed some guys, but up front they was getting ran through like my stomach was getting ran through by diarrhea yesterday or this morning. So at the end of the day, the defense sucked. Trey Flowers sucked. He was a waste of money. Jamie Collins, they couldn't do nothing. And they kept running towards those defensive ends, and they kept running off tackle. They ran inside the tackle center guard. They did whatever they wanted to do with the line. So, I mean, this defense is stopping this team from being a middle-of-the-road team. It is. The scheme looked the same. They still not getting pressure. Same shit, different toilet. He won't be able to play corner anymore, and he will be slower. He done. I told y'all, man. Cut him right now. I'm actually drafting a safety third overall because I tell you, I don't think he would take another step at corner. He ain't a safety. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. He's not a safety. Remember y'all saying, oh, they should switch T's Tabor. He's not a safety. He's not a safety neither. He don't have the ball skills to be a safety. This picture right here, he's not a safety. He don't have ball skills to go down there and be a safety. He can't play the deep half. He can't play cover two. He can't play single high. He can't rob. He ain't a safety. He don't have the ball skills. Just cut him out. Draft Hutchinson and start Barnes. Now, I don't think Barnes ready, bro. But, I mean, they will when they look back yesterday, so he might have to be ready. They will bring up a corner, Elder Roby, just because they need buy. But, you know, if Elefante, he probably going to go out there and get reps. So, Elefante, I mean, they hit on Elefante. That'll help make it up. Okun is a free agent. Russell Okun. Walker was all over the place yesterday. And that shouldn't be the case. You know, what it is, what it is. You know, Will Harris did his job as a box safety. He wouldn't have to, but just so people know, Lincoln Thomas is a French Pro Bowler. I know. They all leave Detroit to become French Pro Bowler. Appreciate it. Isaiah Simmons would have been way better than him. Yeah, in fact, he stopped Derrick Henry on the goal line yesterday. If my memory isn't bad. And he looked good yesterday, bro. He like a 93 speed on Madden. Shit. Look, I don't play with the Lions. I don't even play with the Lions, bro. They that bad. Darnold had a better day than Goff. Well, I mean, they played the Jets. Shit, what you talking about? They played the Jets. You know, no fifth year. Man, shit, no next year. He'd be cut. You know, next year I'm more patient with Killian than him. You did when Herbert. Herbert was nice, but look, this is how dumb the Herbert shit was. Herbert, had he came out the year before, was it 2018? The year before? Was it 2019? My bad. He would have been a number overall pick. So, Okuda's drafted, what, 2020? So, had the 2020 NFL draft, right? Had Justin Fields came out in the 2019 draft. Let me show y'all something. He would have been a number one overall pick. Go look it up. Look, had he came out 19, it wouldn't have been no fucking Kyler Murray. No offense to Kyler Murray, it wouldn't have been Kyler Murray. It wouldn't have been, and maybe, you know, San Francisco ended up with Kyler Murray. Who knows? But it wouldn't have been no Kyler Murray. He would have went one. I don't know what would have happened after that. When Detroit had the balls to move up for Murray. I know that my man, what's his name, Detroit Sports Bro, he said, no, we don't need Murray. I said, man, we should have took Murray too. I would have moved up for Murray. Look at Murray. I'm getting paper. Look at me now. Hey. Had he came out, Murray would have been the second quarterback off the board. You know, he chose to stay in school. Who was the next quarterback off the board? Dwayne Haskins. Oh, Daniel Jones, my bad. They both trash. Whole State always got them trash quarterbacks. And then Drew Lock trash. Then y'all boy. Yeah, boy. That's y'all boy right there. That's y'all favorite Lion. Put him on. Put him on. Instead of drafting bum ass Jeff Okuda, could have had Joe Juwan, or you could have had, I don't know how Joe Juwan doing, probably trash in New England. You could have had Greedy Williams. Shit. A.J. Brown, Miles Sanders, Lonnie Johnson Jr. Shit. What you Andy Elizabeth, DK Metcalf? No, they had to have y'all boy. Big baby. They had to have your boy Jelani Tavai. They had to have y'all. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, he did score a touchdown. Justin Fields scoring on the Rams. Lions defense was awful. It was worse than last year. They call out safety for a reason. Yep, they do. Safety. It's the last line of defense. It's safe. They play deep. If Herb played for Lions, he wouldn't be any good. Yeah, he would. He would. He got he better. He to me, he had better talent coming out of college than Stafford was. He mobile, his arm is good, his accuracy is good. He'd be the truth here till they fuck him up. Inkster telling, what up, Inktown? What up, the Gardens? What you got? Saigon? I used to be all through that shit, man. But he said, and I don't Okuda gets the Okuda gets it, coach was coaching him, and he wasn't hearing it yet. Well, I appreciate that question. So here, we got good questions this morning. So One Pride Nation, I don't think he mind me putting this up. So Glover Quinn reposted this. So he posted this, and he said he ain't did shit on the DB room, man. So I don't know what Glover Quinn doing, nigga. Yeah, do some fucking videos, bro. I enjoyed them. He said, I didn't see what made the coach go off like this. But how do you expect your players to go out and play for you after this? These coaches be on some BS. My thing is this: you a bum. We done been patient with you, we done nurtured you, we done gave you massage, burped you, gave you another bomb, gave some form. He trash. He trash. Nigga frustrated right here. He mad. This brother right here, hold on. He mad. Like, how can you be this trash, bro? You see this? How, Sway? How? He trash. That's why I mean, come on, man. We didn't make you a massage. We didn't put some ball free. We didn't nurture you. A bum. He looking like I'm old. Like, how? That's what he looking like, man. You trash, bro. And maybe he's just in the Lions jersey, but he's like, nigga, how you let this nigga put your balls on your helmet? How you let him teabag you through your face mask? Why you got that crispy ass cut? You a bum. How? You trash, nigga. He like, I hope you blow your Achilles so I can put AJ Parker out there fine too. How? Take them Nike gloves off, you trash. Take them fucking wristbands off, you trash. Nigga got some girl wristband. Take that shit off, you trash. Don't shake your head off, you trash. Take that jersey off, you trash. Look at him right here. Look at this nigga right here, man. Look at that Tracy Walker, man. Nigga, how? He looking like, man, how that nigga fuck that up? How you mess up a peanut butter jelly sandwich? Trash. Trash. Garbo, y'all want to hear the truth? Y'all hearing the truth about the Lions. Trash. Josh Salute, what's going on? The Bears defense makes Stafford look good. Trash. Cornerback at 3, be better than Deion Champ, Patrick Athletic Ball returns. Yeah, he did. He can't do nothing. He can't return the ball. He can't even cover. He said, what up, bro? Jeff is a bust. Yes, he is. Detroit Legends Sportscast. Super bust. Collins been trash. He been ass. Remember he bumped the referee last year? Barnes is a better linebacker option for us. Okay, we'll see. Call Cam. Nah, call Cam. Cam ball placement worse than Jared Goff. Goff played well if they other than the pick. You know? But it is what it is. Cool to play like trash his last college game. Don't know what he wants to see to him. He been trash. Yeah, I cut that nigga today. Give him all his checks. Like, get the fuck out of here, bum. These boys had a crush on Stafford. Now he done left their ass. It ain't even matter. It ain't even really about Stafford leaving, man. I mean, Stafford won 5 games last year. So, come on, Stafford had 12 fucking seasons to show that he could do. He didn't do nothing. That's my thing with people that Stafford shit. Stafford wasn't the problem, huh? Stafford, how is he not the problem? They 5 games. Stafford ain't been put in a position to choke yet. He got everything around him, and the Rams defense didn't look too good yesterday neither. Yeah, I heard Okuda out for the season. The best news I heard all morning. Bum ass Patricia was at the Senior Bowl. Coach, no excuse for him missing that first pick. Well, hold on. That wasn't him. He didn't want Jeff Okudah. He wanted Derrick Brown that played for the Panthers. He didn't want Jeff Okudah. Bob Quinn wanted Jeff Okudah. Go look that up. That was a rumor going around. He didn't want Jeff Okudah. He wanted Derrick Brown. So they probably was going to move down. He didn't want Jeff Okudah. So that ain't no Matt Patricia. Okudah was a pressure pick to replace Slay. True. They ran Slay up out of here. JT, so he said, that man said, do your job. Man, he ain't doing it. Worst pick I ever hated. What's up, Truck with said? Big said, salute. Got to read. Not supposed to draft a corner. I'm supposed to sign one in free agency. Bears corners was rookies last year. Looked like rookies yesterday, too. It would take Cam 3 years to learn our playbook. 3 years, you mean 5,000 years? I wanted Derrick Brown. Yeah, that's who Patricia wanted. Yeah, he wanted Derrick Brown. Bob Quinn, they said he overruled him. So, yep, that was the rumor going around. But Okudah out for the season, cool. I hope he get better. I hope he got his degree in college, but he tried. He spent all summer here working at Allen Park and perfecting his skills and all the other stuff, and he's still booty cheeks. I never understood that pick. I never understood that pick, bro. Never did, man. But man, it is what it is. But he said, man, you trash. You booty cheeks, man. Booty, butt cheeks. My thug Nipson, man. He, and Glover Quinn, he got a right to say. But that's nothing. That's nothing, man. Our coach used to smack our helmet, cuss our us, beat us up. It's just today's people so soft. He like, man, how did you do this? He got G on his wrist. What? GE on his wrist. Okudah was a nail in no coffin. Yup. Y'all could have had Herbert, but y'all ain't want to listen. Y'all want to say we should get Okudah. Y'all hype Bob Quinn ass up. I told y'all, man. Y'all just hard-headed. Yeah, that nigga go to the Patriots. That nigga be a superstar. Watch. That nigga be a superstar. Kyle Benoit he went to Miami. He was trash. He went back to New England. So, like I said before, man, it is what it is. Any other questions? Don't forget you can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We got a business question, inquiry, response, video requests, all my social media link subscription. Twitter's the fastest way, then Facebook, then Instagram. If you want to make a financial donation, Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link on Cash App and all that going across your screen. The PayPal link and all that other stuff is in the description. So I do appreciate y'all guys for financially donating. Shout out to Marcel. I think it was Marcel who donated, man. Appreciate it, bro. I want to make sure I get that right. I ain't gonna say a whole name. I'm still learning how to work Cash App. Yeah, Maurice, salute, Maurice, my nigga Maurice. I appreciate it. He said if the Lions could compete with the yeah, I think so. If they listen to me and run the ball, just keep running them motherfucker and control the clock like the Saints did and play action one for that. I think they'd be competitive. Patriots practice squad is full of man. Oh, he got jokes. He said Okudah practice squad, they can cut somebody. They can make room for y'all boy Jeffrey Okudah. Trash. Bishop or Seymour need a court. Oh, he got jokes. He talking about the fake high school. My boy Lando said that shit he said that always used to happen when they played. So that's a common practice, I guess. So he said it always used to happen. They always play against a junior college. My nigga Lando. You listen to Lando, nigga? Listen. Got your Stafford Brown jersey on. Any more questions? My stomach's still a little bit sensitive. Man, we're gonna make some egg rolls. Steak egg rolls. Fire, bro. Fire. Hold on, man. All right, man. Don't forget, you want to make a donation. Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. You find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Reach out. Got business question, inquiry, response, video quest. He say, my coach would stand on me while I did push-ups in the rain. Yeah, this new generation on some soft shit. They on some soft shit, man. We had to do all types of shit. Right? You tell your mama or your daddy, I'm like, man, they punch you and say shut up too. Appreciate y'all. He said, How was the well performance? It was okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't, but under circumstances, it was pretty good. All right. He got whipped up and crushed a couple of times, but Nick Bosa's a fucking beast. He probably got some of the best pass rushing package out there. He did pretty good. I give him that, but hey. Other than that, peace, love, and tranquility.